A woman, without thinking, threw her phone in the dustbin, then picked up her suitcase and left on a flight abroad. Her husband had no idea about this because at that time he was celebrating their child's birthday with his mistress. When he came home and saw that his wife was missing and the divorce agreement was lying on the table, then he understood that she had left him. In panic, he immediately went to his wife's room where he found her diary. Then he found out that his wife already knew everything, that he was pretending to be sick. That's why she had already decided to leave him. Seeing this, the man started regretting his mistakes, but now it was too late. Actually, the two had been married for years, but one day, suddenly, the husband developed multiple personality disorder. His other personality was filled with hatred and was violent, and he openly flirted with his mistress in front of his wife, which broke the wife from the inside. Still, she visited every doctor, hoping he might get better someday. But one night, the woman woke up from a bad dream and accidentally overheard her husband near the kitchen, talking on the phone with his mistress. That's when she found out that he was only pretending to have dual personalities, only because the wife did not have the ability to give birth to a child. But for all this, he himself was responsible. Actually, as the man's business grew, his enemies also grew. But since they could not harm the man directly, they attacked his wife instead, because of which the woman had a miscarriage. At that time, the husband had promised that he did not want a child, just that she should stay alive. But now that same husband was betraying her. The woman's heart broke, and she decided that now she would end everything. So the next day, she contacted her best friend and scheduled a surgery through which she could erase all the painful and good memories of her past. The surgery was scheduled for 7 days later, but when she came home, she saw that her husband had brought his mistress and their child home. The husband threatened that if she didn't register the child's name in the family register, then the loving personality would never return. Hearing this, the woman was so hurt that she fainted there from the pain. The husband was about to help her, but the mistress stopped him and reminded him that the child's documents were not yet complete. So the husband ignored his wife and went with the mistress. But now, the mistress started torturing the wife. The next day, she said, "Wash the clothes by hand because the child's skin is sensitive," and deliberately turned off the hot water. The husband, even after seeing this, supported the mistress, saying that cold water is more hygienic. The next day, the mistress saw the old photos of the husband and wife and became jealous because she did not have even a single photo with the husband. So she told the husband to remove all the photos. When the husband started refusing, she once again manipulated him using the child's name, so the husband, even though he didn't want to, agreed. When the wife went outside, she saw her torn photos in the trash can, but there was no expression on her face and she quietly went back to doing her work. Seeing this, the husband's heart became restless. Now, what will happen next? To find out, like this video.